Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my Ghostrunner 2 walkthrough and this is mission 8 called Licking the Wounds. And as this level starts, we get a new skill called Tempest. And the first melee guy running up to you is a great opportunity to unlock a trophy. So as soon as this level starts, make sure to crouch down, make sure you have the Tempest ability chosen or activated. And when he comes close, angle it slightly upwards and fire him into the air, gap jam to him in mid-air and slash him in half, as you saw me do. That will unlock a trophy called This is Dharma, which is of course a little homage to Zack Snyder's movie 300. And remember this fight as well against these guys, because if you go back here via level select, when you have unlocked the Overlord ability, I think it's a great thing to run past all the melee enemies and use Overlord on one of the Hammer Bros, because that is a great opportunity to unlock a trophy called Master Manipulator by making one enemy kill 4 others when they have Overlord or when they are under your control via the Overlord ability. That was a very hard sentence to say. And Overlord is something that was also in the first game, so it works just the same as here. It works just the same here as it did in the first game. You take control of an enemy, he turns on his friends, and they will do their absolute best to take him out when he does. So that is why that is such a great opportunity to do so, because the shockwave of one of the hammer swings will take out most of the enemies, because when you gain control of one of them, all the other enemies will turn super aggressive against him. Then you realize like what type of pressure you really are under when you're going into combat, because yes. And in this room, make sure to make a right, head into this vent, throw a shuriken, take out this barrel, make an immediately hard right when you come out, go into this room, take out the the force field orb. If there's still a melee guy alive, let the Scorchman take care of him before you take care of the Scorchman. Go in there, take out the other teleporter orb or force field orb. Teleporter orb, don't know why I'm calling it that. And take out the last Scorchman. Great fight, really fun. And in this level there is also another trophy opportunity, which I failed miserably during my recording run, which is super annoying, but I can tell you about it, and I know what mistake I did, so I can help you not do the same mistake, because I can explain it to you. But I'm gonna talk more about that when we get there. We still have some fights to get through. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the challenges in these games, or in this game. In this game there are 10 challenges. And as you may have figured out already, I'm not showing you any of the challenges in this walkthrough. That is a bit due to I hadn't tried them when I did my recording. I basically didn't think about the fact that they were in the game. And I must say, they were not fun to do, sadly. Most of them were super frustrating, because there is a trophy that's called Faster Than Light, for getting a gold medal in all of the trophies. And the difficulty of the the challenges is very inconsistent, I think. The challenge in this level is one that's called Tempest Master, and if you are prone to throwing controllers, I would recommend that you stay away from that challenge, actually, because I think that challenge was a mess. It's super hard, super frustrating. I very rarely lose my temper when it comes to video games. I rarely lose my temper, period. But I was so pissed before I managed to beat that challenge, because what you're supposed to do is use Tempest to throw explosive barrels at cubes, hologram cubes, and if you take on the challenge you will realize exactly what I mean. By the way, when you get over here, make a 180 turn, because we are gonna take the back door into the next fight sequence. And we're gonna do that for two reasons. First of all, we will get a memory shard in here. And also, since we're taking the back door, we will get the drop on these enemies. Which is a great thing, because we can run out here. The Scorchman has no idea we were coming, finds out too late. And then we just throw a shuriken, take out that force field generator, not a teleporter generator, and wait for the shinobi to come up here. Down he goes, and jump, take out the trigger over there. Try to throw your shurikens correctly, take out the other Scorchman, and then all that's left is one more shinobi. And by the way, by this time you will most certainly have unlocked the trophy called Nasty for doing parries on 6 of these shinobi. And you saw earlier, if you mistime the parry, what happens is that you get knocked backwards. So there is no harm, unless you're standing close to an edge, to mistime the parry, as long as you don't do it too late. But going back to the challenges, I wish you the absolute best of luck. Try to have some kind of stress ball with you when you take them on, because they are very challenging. I was so tired of them before I beat all of them. By the way, nope, never mind. This is not the room I was thinking of. When you get over here, we're gonna head into the side room, because we need to move a booster pad with our newly acquired Tempest ability. Whenever you see one of those hand symbols, that means you're supposed to use the Tempest skill to move something. So I think it's in the next room. Yes, it is. When you come into this room, there are 5 enemies and an explosive barrel. What you want to do is take like 3 steps over to the right and wait for 2 seconds and throw the shuriken. If you get the barrel to kill all 5 of those enemies, you will unlock a trophy called Explosive Personality. If you don't manage to kill all of them with the explosive, immediately pause the game and press restart at checkpoint. That will put you back into the vent. That's why you saw a little transition. And the mistake I did was I didn't take like 2 steps to the right, so the leftmost guy ended up outside the blast radius. So take just 1 or 2 steps to the right, throw the shuriken. If it kills all of them, good. If it doesn't, restart checkpoint. Because that room is the very best opportunity you will get throughout this game to unlock that trophy. I think there are like 1 or 2 instances later on in the game where you have a chance to doing it. But that room is more or less designed just for you to do it right there, and I highly recommend you do it. It should only take you maximum of maybe 2 to 3 tries, unless you get really unlucky. But as I said, the game restarts inside that vent, so you lose no progress at all. By the way, there is the terminal for activating Tempest Master, which I will not do. I will never do that again. I have managed to beat it once, getting the gold medal, and almost feels like I have no fucking idea how I did that. And the hardest part of it was because you have to arc the barrels when you throw them. You have to throw them at like a loop or yeah, like an arc. You can throw them straight at the cubes. When you try it, if you take it on, you will understand exactly what I mean. It's quite hard to explain it when you haven't tried it. But getting the right angle takes quite a few tries, and the one I struggled with the most was one cube at the last wave of cubes. Because I think some of the challenges are actually quite fun. The majority of the challenges are you running through gates. In like a time trial, you have to move across through a track, so to speak, of gates, and I think most of them are quite fun. Some of them have a really tight timer, and in some of them it's a bit more lenient. That is the biggest problem I have. I think some of them are too strict, because the first challenge that is in the first level, when I beat that, when I got a gold medal, I played it really clutch. It took me a lot of attempts, and I think you have to beat it in under 35 seconds or something. Let's say it's 35 seconds. I think I beat it in 34.9 when I managed to get the gold medal. So it's a really tight timer. But either way, that is the end of this level, and we will get a new addition in the next level. But I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. So until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.